In our Sunrise Smart Start, if you're heading out the door this morning, you should be prepared to see some snow and slush on the roads. Jatira Marsh joins us live in Rochester with a look at those roads. Jatira, good morning. You've been out there all morning. You have seen big chunks of snow and you've seen rain. What are you seeing right now?
Good morning, Amel. Yeah, so you're right. I've seen snowflakes. Are clear, but they're pretty wet. There's slush still on the sides of the road. Everyone's driving, getting their morning started, whether they're going to school or to work. Low because the roads are still slick. But yeah, everything's looking okay so far. If you're heading out this morning trying to get your day started, that's it for now. Reporting live in Rochester, Jatira Marsh, News 8.
All right, Jatira, thank you. And with this being the first big snow event of the season, many in the region had to get in the snow driving mode. There isn't a lot of snow and it's not sticking, but it is enough to send plenty of cars off the road. And we saw that yesterday afternoon on Route 104 westbound in Webster. Roughly 7 cars were scattered across the roadway, putting traffic at a standstill. With winter and snow here, experts say it's time to consider a winter emergency kit in your car, and they recommend you do it now before you actually need it. Also, in anticipation for the winter weather, Governor Hochul updated the public on plans statewide. She says they're keeping an eye on the wind in some areas, and they have utility crews prepared in the event that some people lose power.
Have the wind event coupled with this, whether it's the rain downstate or snow upstate, that's when you have the vulnerable situation where power lines can come down. And power lines come down, it's a danger to human life. People are on the roads, as well as keeping, shutting down power. And when it's this bitter cold, the scariest thing for a mom with little kids, as happened to me, is to be sitting there with no heat in your house in the middle of winter.
The governor also wants to remind everyone in areas that are hit hard to stay off the roads as much as possible so the plows can get through. In other news, Rochester police looking for a driver who burglarized a local market after crashing into the building. Police say just after 4 yesterday, a large vehicle intentionally struck the side of Best Market on Maple Street in Rochester to get into the building. This happening in the morning. The suspect then stole various items from inside before fleeing in the vehicle. Anyone with information on this incident is asked to call 911. Happening overnight, a man in his 30s shot at least once in the upper body, and that's according to police. This happened on Breyer Street around 1 a.m., and police tell us the victim was transported to Strong Hospital, where he is being treated for his non-life-threatening injuries. There are no suspects in custody, and anyone with information is, as always, asked to call 911. In developing news now, Daniel Greathouse, the father of an RCSD student who reported a gun at their middle school, joining Clay Harris of United and Healing Through Hope, encouraging people to say something if they see something. Harris says the reluctance of Rochester residents to report suspicious activity contributes to higher levels of violent crime. He hopes the bravery of this student will act as inspiration for others. Family and strangers near and far are not giving up on the search for Ken DeLand Jr. Authorities are still searching for the missing St. John Fisher student who was studying abroad in France. He was last in communication on November 27th, and no other activity has been reported on his phone since, other than a ping almost 2 weeks ago. Searchers banding together online and sharing tips. One woman offers perspective on what things may have been like for the student during a rail strike taking place on December 3rd, which is the day he was last seen.
I realized just how difficult it is for somebody who doesn't speak the language and who arrives in a country where everything's slightly different. All the trains were in a complete muddle and people were trying to find alternative ways of moving.
Family we spoke with say they aren't aware of any updates in the search, but a website has been launched where you can provide tips if you have any. From news from around the state, now a former staffer in the state attorney general's office is now suing Letitia James. Sophia Quintanar is James's former deputy press secretary and says she was sexually assaulted by James's former chief of staff, Ibrahim Khan, last year. Khan resigned last week amid allegations of sexual harassment. The AG's office released a statement saying, quote, "We took the allegations brought to our office seriously and engaged in decisive, prompt, and appropriate action," end quote. According to a report from the Healthcare Association, New York hospitals are in critical condition. The report shows a statewide healthcare worker shortage plus uncontrollable expense increases. The president of the Healthcare Association says a combination of the pandemic and an aging workforce have left hospitals short-staffed. Governor Kathy Hochul signing what's been dubbed the puppy mill bill into law yesterday. The legislation prohibits the sale of dogs, cats, and rabbits by retail pet shops, while allowing pet stores to partner with rescue organizations to showcase adoptable animals. Animal advocates and celebrities urge the governor to sign this, including Andy Cohen and Martha Stewart. All right, let's check in now with meteorologist James Gilbert for a look at the forecast. James, if we're going outside this morning, whether we're getting in our car, going to work, or maybe taking the dog for a morning walk, what should we have prepared?
Yeah, watch out. A little bit of slick spots out there this morning, especially those untreated roadways, maybe your driveway, the sidewalk as well. So if you do have to take that morning walk, don't blame you. Just watch out for a couple of slick spots out there. Temperatures today climbing into the mid-30s. We're already in the low 30s, so not warming up much. And those rain and snow showers taper off as we get to this afternoon. We'll take a look at the weekend forecast at the end of the show. Mel, back to you.
All right, James, thank you. Taking another look at the roads this morning. Again, things aren't looking the best this morning because of the weather conditions, but Jatira has been out there live all morning for us, showing that it is just a little bit wet and there are some slick spots. So be careful if you're heading out this morning. In terms of accidents, we are still tracking that accident in Parma on West Ridge Road, westbound between Trimmer Road and Hilton Parma Road. Again, if you're heading out the door this morning, you are safe to do so. Just take extra precaution. The holiday season is a magical time of the year, but common festivities can also cause a safety hazard. The Consumer Product Safety Commission warns of the most common incidents, which include dry and unwatered Christmas trees paired with a faulty electrical wire that can have a ribbon flames in just a matter of seconds. A lit menorah near some flammable curtains can also pose a danger. The chair of the commission says every year thousands of people get hurt putting up holiday decorations. A shortage of volunteers nationwide, and the Salvation Army is no exception, seeing a shortage of Red Kettle campaign bell ringers. The reason for this isn't completely known, but the pandemic could have something to do with it. According to the Associated Press, fewer people are volunteering now, as many stopped in 2020. Major Deborah Burr with the Salvation Army says they are losing a lot of volunteers because of age as well.
Our volunteer base is older. You know, the older generation volunteers, right? And I think some of them are aging out. So we're looking for younger, more robust people in the community who just want to help their neighbor.
The Salvation Army still has plenty of shifts to fill for this holiday season, so if you're interested in volunteering, we'll have a link for you over on our website, rochesterfirst.com.
And we've got ice outside this morning, a little bit slick out there. 8-day forecast here on the screen now. So we'll deal with that rain-snow mix, I'd say, for another couple hours, but then things taper off. And then we've got snow showers for Saturday and Sunday. But that snow is focused over Erie County, then over into Genesee and Wyoming counties, up through Batavia, Attica, Warsaw. Those areas going to get the snow. Some could see a little bit of sun by Saturday and Sunday, so go out and make it a great weekend.
All right, James, thank you, and thank you so much for watching at News 8 at Sunrise. Our next update is coming up in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is next. Have a great weekend, everybody, and stay safe out there.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.